What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're kicking it old school and we're doing a good old-fashioned product comparison video. So if you're not familiar with my channel, or if you're new, then you probably don't know that I used to do product comparison videos all the time. They're actually some of my most viewed videos on here. So apparently you guys enjoy them and I enjoy doing them. And plus, not a lot of people are doing this kind of videos, so let's do some more. Today we're doing a smackdown of two new drugstore mascaras. So I have the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara and the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. So I'm gonna read the descriptions, we're gonna get up close and put these bad boys on my eyeballs and see which one is better. So let's start with the L'Oreal Mega Volume Mascara. So this is $14 at Ulta and they have a big old long wordy description. So that's gonna be fun. So it says, a new evolution, a mega lash volume that inflates and puffs up lashes just like a hot air balloon. That's a new one. Yet feels light as air. How does this happen? Oh my God, they're writing a freaking essay. So basically this is supposed to be a volumizing formula. Bing, bang, boom, there you go. So now let's pop over to the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, which is $11.49, so a little bit cheaper. And oh my God, you know what? Kudos for the short description. So it says, delivers full volume and limitless length, exclusive flex tower mascara brush bends to volumize and extend every single lash from root to tip, washable mascara formula infused with bamboo extract and fibers for long full lashes that never get weighed down. This one's basically supposed to be volumizing and lengthening, and the L'Oreal one's supposed to be mainly volumizing. So first let's start with the Maybelline one. So we're gonna do that one on this eye. So here's what the packaging looks like. It's very, very pretty. It's this really pretty rose gold. It's got this like 3D textured font on it. It literally looks just like the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. The only difference is that this one is a rubber wand and that one's plastic, I believe. But it's just a cone shape. It's more tall and slender. So yeah, packaging, very, very nice on this one. So here's a L'Oreal one. So yeah, it's very, very pretty. So it's just a plastic wand, but it's like a medium thickness and it's just the same shape up and down. But this is what is typical for like a volumizing kind of formula. So I'm going to go ahead and do one layer of the Maybelline one and we'll come back and talk about what my initial thoughts are. Okay, so here's one layer of the Maybelline one. And yes, I did get it on my eyelid, but that's why I didn't put on eye makeup today, okay? I prepared for this. So my lashes look huge right now, and I didn't have to spend like 10 minutes on this. Like, I didn't have to keep going over and over it. Like, that was super easy and very, very quick. It is more on the wet side right now, but I do anticipate it kind of drying out over time. So yeah, so far, that's awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the L'Oreal side now and do the same thing. One coat, we'll come back and reconvene. Okay, here's the L'Oreal side. So I feel like on camera it looks a lot better than what it does in person because it looks pretty clumpy. And I think it's because it's such a wet formula. Now, it may be one of those that dries out over time and it may be a lot better, but right now it's pretty dang wet, and a wet formula just doesn't like to layer on itself very well. Like, that's what gives you the clumpiness, like a pretty wet formula. So yeah, so far the Maybelline one just looks more uplifted. They look longer, more separated, more defined. And I definitely like the wand way, way better. Like, this one's okay, like it's fine, but I just feel like it really clumps product on, and I mean, I have to be really careful with kind of scraping it off before I go in. So I mean, that's not a big deal, but it's just way more clumpy. Okay, so I will say that if you want to layer this, just go straight in after the first layer and don't let it dry. Normally that's what I do anyway, but I was just showing you what each side looks like after one layer, so it dried pretty fast. I haven't tried a mascara this good in a really long time, just saying. Okay, so going back over to Old Clumpy and building this up. That sounds like a horse's name. I'm gonna really scrape off the excess product, which is having a hard time doing because it's just kind of like clobbering around the sifter, so that's fun. Okay, this side is looking like spider legs right now. It's not a good look. Can we talk about how big of a difference mascara makes though? I mean, oh my God. So here's what each side looks like. So yeah, not a fan of this one. Like, it definitely makes my lashes look big, and it would definitely be pretty bold with like a full eye makeup look, but they look so clumpy. Maybelline side looks so freaking good. Like, this is seriously putting me in mind of Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Like, I kind of want to compare the two now. I mean, this side looks huge. My lashes look so long and full, voluminous, fluffy. They're separated but not too separated, and they're defined but not too defined to where it just looks like I have 3 lashes. Pick number 3, my lord. But this side looks like I've got like 3 lashes. And they're just all clumped together at the base, and I'm just not a fan of that. But I mean, it did give me some length after the second coat, but I just didn't like the application. I don't like the wand all that much. It just way too much product comes out. So if this dries out, it may be a better formula, but right now it's a no-go for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on my lower lashes as well. And I imagine this to be pretty good for the lower lashes. Ooh, hells bells. I love cone-shaped wands like this because I feel like they do a really good job at getting in the inner corners and just like, they fit the shape of your lashes and like your eyes, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but that's how I feel. And then going back to old clumpy. Okay, the effect isn't too bad, but I will say I didn't push the wand into the lashes very deep. Like I really just grazed the surface because I knew that would be a disaster, but it's just too bulky for the lowers. Okay, so I'm back to do a little update. It's now midnight, so it's been about 7-8 hours since I did the initial application. I wasn't gonna do this. I was gonna be lazy and just hop on off, but I'm here for another video anyway, so might as well do both. Wow, my makeup looks super good to have just taken a nap. That is impressive. Okay, so both sides held up fairly well. I will say in the corners on my L'Oreal side, I have a little bit of smudginess and buildup. But on the Maybelline side, it didn't transfer onto my eyelid, it didn't flake, it didn't smear, there's no smudginess or anything, so held up extremely well. 10 out of 10. I'm super happy about it because I think this is going to be a new favorite of mine. On the L'Oreal side, aside from the smudginess in the outer corner, I did have a little bit of transfer earlier. I mean, it was like way earlier, so that could have just been where it was still kind of wet and it transferred up there. And sometimes a really wet mascara, like those are the ones that tend to transfer onto my eyelid, but I flaked it off and it hasn't done that since. So I don't know if that's just like a one-time occurrence. But also I want to point out that I didn't set my eyelid with a powder or anything, so most mascaras by this point would have transferred. So I mean, maybe that's, you know, the L'Oreal just, it couldn't help itself. It held up pretty dang well to have not had like a powder barrier behind them. I mean, even the L'Oreal side doesn't look that bad now. I just don't like the application process. Like the wand is too goopy, formula too wet, too clumpy. So I mean, instead of dealing with it and just, you know, hoping that it gets better over time, I'm just gonna stick with the Maybelline one because you know what? Pretty banging. So yeah, now I want to hear from you guys. Which one do you guys think won the battle? Which one do you think looks better on camera? But also, if you want to see more videos like this where I compare stuff, then give me some suggestions in the comments below, whether it be foundations, concealers, mascaras, highlighters, whatever it may be. Just let me know what you'd like to see compared down there. And I'm going to put a couple of things for you to check out over here next, so you can just venture around the channel, make yourself at home. Up top is my product comparison playlist, so if you like videos like this, there's more of them. So yeah, go have a blast. And then here's another video that might tickle your fancy. But if you like this video, then give it a big old thumbs up, and that will let me know that you want to see more like it. And subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell on to always see my stuff. And I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah.